Hey, Neja wase, you know, we Kenyans are very good. What is happening in Birmingham Commonwealth Games, we Kenyans are doing really well there, man. Just looking at how our athletes are performing, kazi safi. Right from Omanyala, anakimbiza wasembi wengine hakuna. Right from individual 100 meters race to even hizo za 4x100, man. Looking at Moraa, looking at Chepkoech and so forth, we Kenyans are doing excellent job. That's why I'm making this video, just to share with you my opinion with regards to the state of athletics and how our boys and girls are doing in Birmingham. You all are welcome to my channel. My name is Mr. Toothpick Reaktor. Kama wewe ni mgeni hapa, kumbuka kusubscribe na drop like kwa hii video, junasaidia sana. Having said that, niko sure nyinyi wote mulicheki ile mbio Omanyala ilitoka. Ndiye aka win gold kwa 100 meters race. Na yesterday also Omanyala led Team Kenya to qualify for the finals of 100 meters, 4x100 meters, which by the way, guys, I think we can even carry that when it comes to the final. And the climax of yesterday, it was very fascinating. Ilikuwa ile mbio ya Mary Moraa 800 meters. Dem alitoka mbio. The first round was leading the pack, and then the start of the second round akwa wa mwisho. Hapo of course we just had the commentator like, hey, she was ahead. Now she's fallen back to the very last. Dema akapatia mpaka ikabaki 200 meters. Right from the back akam mpaka mbele na akashinda race. Na kushinda race bado akona nguvu, akaendelea kudance. I think it's just marvelous, guys. It shows us the tenacity, the persistence, the determination we usually have as Kenyans, which is very manifested in our athletes. And guys, this is very awesome news. And what's more exciting, I think, will didn't crop up or come up of Kenyans in the short races. You know, before we were very well known, or it was actually usual thing out there that Kenyans are winning marathons, winning, for example, 10k meters, 3k meters, and so forth. But it wasn't really synonymous of Kenyans to win, for example, 100 meters, 200 meters. The closest to short distance we've ever come to maybe is 800 meters, where we saw, for example, Rudisha era. We saw, for example, just the 800 meters, guys. Not even 400 meters or 100 meters. So us having an African continent champion, also us having the commonwealth champion in 100 meters coming right from our country, is very marvelous. And this tells us one thing. We have an opportunity come a country, pia to perfect our skills and our name. Also, we get honors out there in other races beyond just the long distance races, guys. We're used for 3K, 10K, 21K, 42K, and so forth. We need to come harder in these 100 meters races, guys. We need to ensure our name is known out there too. 100 meters, 200 meters, short races, relay, and so forth. Because come realize, in major competitions out there, for example, kuna countries like US, China, and the likes, who just beyond the indoor games are also winning medals in, for example, short races, 100 meters, 200 meters, and so forth. By the time us Kenyans start winning, already I said by the way, we're 30, 40 medals and so forth, then start getting our first medal and going on. And by the way, ironically, in all these races, we normally finish top 5, despite starting to get medals later and later into the competition. So, in order to refine, so that also start winning early, and hopefully ensure we build our base of honors for our country. And by the way, what do you think inafanyika kwa our athletes? Because to be frank, our athletes are the best export of our national flag, of our national anthem out there. By the way, usidhani your anthem kuchezwa mbele ya watu hivyo is not a cost to it. For you to paint anthem yako kuchezwa mbele ya watu hivyo, for you to play in front of all those sponsors out there, in front of all those corporates out there, is a very, very expensive affair. That's why it's an honor just everyone there being quiet, listening to the Kenya national anthem. Because, for example, we won gold is very, very fascinating. For example, last Olympics, the entire world came to a standstill because Eliud Kipchoge alikuwa winning gold in the marathon, the very last race of the Olympics in Rio, before the Olympics ishe. So wakati aliwinio gold, I'm not talking about the last one, actually last one, but like the second last one, okay? The one in Brazil. Msali win gold in the marathon. The entire world was on a standstill. waiting for the Olympics to close, but they had to listen to the Kenya national anthem, which by the way was a very, very huge moment of pride for our country. So I think our athletes need to be taken care of better. We've seen this potential in short races. As a country, the government needs to invest in short races training, provide athletes with very good training platforms, even support them with absolute good kits for them to train well and so forth. Because at the moment, ni kujituma, ni kujibaya kit na vitu zingine. Wakisapotiwa, we'll be putting ourselves up there in the map because we'll be increasing our opportunities at winning such kind of races, which is going to assist us get pride as a nation. And also, of course, let's face it, guys, athletes are working very hard to bring honor to our country. They also deserve, for example, state recommendations, state rewards. Of course, we saw recently, which is also a good thing, someone like Omanyala received the OGW recommendation, which is very awesome. But we have a lot of athletes out there who have brought honor to our country, and they've had careers spanning 10, 15 years without even recognition from the government. So we also need our athletes to be recognized by the government. And beyond this, guys, also I think for the athletes part to play is that wanafaa kujua career zao ni short. We've seen athletes out there doing good things in the track, getting good monies, but ending up dying, for example, of stress, ending up very broke because of not making wise money decisions. So we also need a support system whereby our athletes are educated of financial literacy, okay? In case someone doesn't know how to handle their money, they are educated on how to go about it, because he don't insane manze. For example, in the marathon huko nje, one marathon ana win 30m, 20m. He do kama msaji kuitumia ata waste yote. And at the end, because the career iko na short span, and even some pull out early because ya injuries, someone may end up working hard their entire lives and yet retire with nothing. Your name is so big out there, but kwa mfuko una kitu. So these are some of the things where athletes can be covered. Financial training to ensure they know how to handle their money. And at the end, hopefully all these things are going to be better for even our athletes. And I think what is happening in Birmingham is just actually a good illustration of our tenacity, our determination, and the will we have as Kenyans to forge ahead despite of challenges, to keep going at it. That's our mentality. We need to stick by it, and it's well manifested in our athletes. What do you think? Do you think we're going to finish, for example, in top 3 in the World Athletics Championships? Do you think, for example, we're going to finish, for example, in the top 3 in the current Commonwealth Games? Even the next Olympics? How do you think we're going to perform? Share with us your thoughts down below in the comments section. This is very exciting, and I look forward to share with you other awesome video next time. It's your boy, Toothpick Reaktor. See you next time. Bye-bye and take care.